Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, the Das channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Today we are here at Hedzranawo Slavery Museum. We are going to serve you views from here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you.
So you are welcome to Hedzranawo Slavery Museum, and my name is Sir Gideon, a tour guide in the museum. So this museum actually was commissioned on December 16th, 2023.
Okay.
After the researcher came in, Professor Waziapo, a lecturer at University of Ghana, an archaeologist. So somewhere in 2019-2020, he came with his team. They excavated the old site, which they were able to recover some things from the ground. So according to the history, there is a Danish post which has been rehabilitated. So we have the museum today holds varieties of these excavated materials. Some are cultural materials and some are some European items that were left out around this site. So the museum today is a rehabilitated Danish post. So we have an old building that is inside, which are made up of red bricks. So when we enter, you see we have a dungeon which was also constructed during the colonial era, where it's still there that according to the history the slaves were held in that particular dungeon. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, thank you for the story. Let's get in and see what is there. Yeah. So I can see a photo here of people. Can you give us all the photos or can you explain?
Yeah, so this is the old site. This shows the picture of the old site, how the place was actually looking like before the renovation started. So this is how the place was even as at 2019.
Okay.
So when you come to Hedzranawo at Bangalore, this is the building that you see. But now we have it renovated as a teaching museum. But then the building that you see in the picture, we have it in the middle. So the entire middle block is the old building, which is a Danish post. And these are made up of Danish red bricks, which were actually imported into the country. So they set it up as a post, and then they were using it for their activities.
Okay. Good.
So these are some of the things that they were using in exchange for human beings. These are some of the bottles, the wine, the drink. So these are some of the old bottles that they were using in worship. The drink were used in exchange for human beings. And then we also have the gin that were also used in exchange for human beings. Mm-hmm. So these are some of the old gin that we have also over here. And then you have the slavery chapel on the wall. That is, you can see it over there. And then this one, they were using it to put on the neck of the people that they were catching. So actually, they were using padlocks. So, but then the padlocks got rusted, so we have to take it off. So the neck goes into, and then they lock it at this place with the padlock. So the human being will be in it. So this one, it was carrying 3 people at the same time. And then we have this one for the hand. So this for the hand, we use it on the hand of the slaves when they catch you. And then we have the butchery. So this was used as money. They were using these ones as money, and then this was what they were using as ornamental purpose, like for the handbrakes and all that. But they use this one as money. That's right. What's this?
Okay, that means there's a difference between the two.
Yes, there is a difference between the two. So this, they were using it to buy.
Okay.
And then some of the slaves, they use these ones to buy some of the kluvi, the slaves.
Oh.
So that was what they were doing. I don't know what this is.
Yeah. Let's go inside here, and this will be the end.
Here we have the chiefs of the town.
Yeah.
According to the history, we have the Sapiago is the founder of this town called Hedzranawo Sapiago. But now anyone that sits as the king of the town responds to the name Togi Sapiago.
Oh.
So you can see that we have the Sapiago from the second to the current one as chiefs. So these are some of the leaders that they were, ruling those days, even in Hedzranawo. So this we have Sapiago. The Sapiago himself, we don't have an image of him right now.
Oh.
Yeah, he, according to the story, he was a warrior. He was also very spiritual. So we don't have an image of him right now. But we have the sculptures of some of the few leaders that we once we.
Okay. Thank you for the story. Guys, make sure you visit this place. There's a lot to explore here, so make sure you visit. Thank you. Oh, what is there? That's it.
The other side.
Yeah.
The other side, we get checks.
Yes, be
Features in the shoe.
Oh.
So I get some pictures in the show. So it's your first time in Castle? Yeah, first time. Oh, you go. I go ahead. No slavery. Some people don't know that one that is slavery.
I don't know about get that.
Aha. So it's good that you know here. The next time, there's something that you know. Yeah. Yes. This one.
These are real pictures.
These are pictures to show how
Okay.
they actually were catering the people. These are just these are sculpture works here.
Sculptures.
This the moment you see it tells the story of slavery.
Yeah.
You see it now, then your mind goes that this is slavery, and then The things on the neck, I will call them slavery shackles. So those days they catch people like this, they put it on their neck. They put it on your neck, you'll not be able to do anything. And then this, you can see that somebody should hold it like this, and the other one holds the other side, and then the other one to hold the other side. And sometimes they drag them.
Wow.
Because you see, those days some people were very stubborn.
Yeah.
Not like they were stubborn, they were catching them by force. So they were also, they had to fight back.
Yeah.
Some didn't want to go. I mean, most of them, those that they were carrying, they didn't want to go. They carried them by force, so they hold them. So they put that thing on their neck so that it will hold them like this. It was a whole lot of struggle. So this is how some of them were treated. If you look at your history, this is how your forefathers, they treated our people like that.
What even initiate this kind of slavery, or they just come here and say, "Oh, we want to take these people and go to for
It
them."
was a business they were doing. You see, those days they call it slave trade.
Okay.
So it was a business. So you give me what you have, and I give you what I have. And that's how some of our forefathers were taking drinks to exchange for human beings.
Just rings.
Yes. And some were even tobacco, gun. And those days, because there were a lot of tribal wars and all that, some of the tribes needed the gun to be able to fight against their enemies.
Yeah, okay.
So when you're able to provide the number of slaves that you get, then they will be able to give you the guns, because you as a local person, you don't have that kind of gun. So you needed it to protect your community. But how would you get it unless you trade to the Europeans?
Okay.
Do you understand the story? So it
It
was
means
a trick.
when the white people came to our town, it was a collaboration between our chiefs and the white people. Like it wasn't like the white people came and they would just take anyone they want.
It was a treat.
It was a trade.
Yes, that's how come we call it slave trade.
Okay.
So it
It
means
means
that
our chief
there was
betray us.
not all, not all. You can't say our chiefs, not all. If you look at the history, some of the chiefs were in support.
Okay.
Do you get it? And you have to support it. If you don't support it, you don't get the news thing to do.
Yeah.
And then we have to. So when they bring the people, this is where they will come and put it. So you put them down, you put them inside here. What we enter, you enter. You know what? I will enter.
Okay, take the mic. I'll follow you.
They put them here, and then they close it up. Because they put them the closes so that they will not be able to come out. So they were using something like this, another.
Okay.
Then they will take it off. They will use something there to cover it.
Okay.
They will put all of them in. So when the ship comes, then they will just take them and load them inside the ship. The ship will take them away. It's very bad. So people died there.
Damn.
This thing is more than 100 years. It's the white people that did this one. The whole of this is the white people that did this one.
Yeah.
So this is what we call a dungeon. And this is an underground dungeon where when they bring the slaves, they will come and keep them here for some days before they take them to the ships, and then the ship takes them away.
Okay.
So when they are here, they poo here, they woo here. If you're a woman, you menstruate to here. They do everything here, and they also close this place up so that you're not be able to run away. So some of them die here.